Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Professional Draft League Season 4 VGC Pickems. This is the greatest series ever because I get to do it with my friends. But the basic premise is, in case you don't know, is that we look at a division in PDL. Today we're looking at Carmonte. We look at all of the different games that are going to happen this week. We look at, the Pokemon that are on each side of the matchup, and we talk about it, and we say who we think is going to win, and it's always a blast. And, you know, you,
tournament.
you know why,
With you.
you know
Yeah, what's
why
up?
Pick'ems is always a blast. It's because I have my great
Wait.
friends with me. Go on and introduce yourselves.
I don't know this guy. The silence after that. Hello, I'm Alice. I'm back. I wasn't here for the last like two. Was it
The
two
last
that I
50
wasn't here for?
years.
Yeah, the last 50 years.
Alright, and then hello, I am Honey, coming back for like the third time, I think.
Yeah. We did not do
Uh,
week 7 because, I forgot to, and I was very busy. The actual
For
reason is
gore.
because I was actually just very busy that week, and I decided it wasn't worth wasting my sanity to do pick'ems on my own again.
Ungargangable.
What?
Hmm?
Ungang...
Bro, I'm so gangable right now.
Ungargangable?
Ungarganical. You know, healer
Garganackle?
cure, iron defense, body press,
He's
the
And
ability,
protect.
and
so
protect.
cool. Alright. Let's... enough of this nonsense. This... non-realities. We need something real, and that is the first match of the day. Here in... Actually... Should I... Alright, let's... Flashback. We have to see how accurate our last predictions were.
Copyrighted music. Do-do-do-do.
No, stop it. Week 6. We did Ore Pick'ems. Let's see how accurate those were. We had Just a Dreamer versus...
Copyrighted music.
Stop it! Just a Dreamer versus Odin, we had 60-40. We were wrong. Huh?
Guys, wait, I'm goaded.
What?
Can you not hear me?
I can.
Okay, then stop speaking over me! I'm sorry. I need to calm down, guys. I'm sorry. We had
What?
Chori versus Units. We
You're
had at
liking really bad
60-40.
The retro's becoming real.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Which is fine. Meryl versus Zedius, we had 70-30. We were very wrong. Dargenmeyer versus H. Diddy, we had 10-90. It was not that close, but we were right. Amiss versus Irene, we had 35-65. We were right. Me versus Azurius, we had 70-30. We were wrong. And EM versus Jade Dragon, we had 40-60. I think that match has actually happened by this point, but I didn't put it in the doc because, I don't know. I don't know who actually won that one. Am I still lagging very bad, guys?
No, we can hear you clearly. No. I can, at least.
I can hear.
Okay, cool. Now let's back to what I was saying. Let's talk about the matchups this week. We have got the Storm Empire versus Champions of Hylia. That is Storm Emperor versus Eris 728. Alice, why don't you tell us what Storm Emperor has?
They got Whimsicott. Lou would be very happy if she was here with us. Garchomp, Overquill, Kilowattrel, Magmortar with Terra Fire, Grass, and Ground, Lucario with Terra Fighting, Rock, and Normal, Weirdeer, Blastoise, and then Honchkrow.
And Honey, tell me, what does Eris have?
Eris has Archelodon, Pelipper, Murkrow, Toxtricity, Hisuian Voltorb. Let's elect. Wait, I keep
Electrode.
mixing up the names. Electrode. They both look the same. Hisuian
Basically.
Electrode, Greninja, Gastrodon with Terra, Ground Fairy Dark, and Alolan Golem with Terra Electric Flying Rock.
Gastrodon.
Jastrodon. That's my
Uh,
goat.
Retro
If-
dude,
if
you
I
should
will
know a thing
say-
or two about Gastrodon.
This
Huh?
is very true.
I would know.
Nothing.
Pat, pat, pat,
You-
pat.
you-
Pat,
you
pat, pat,
would.
pat. That's my goat.
I
Um.
will-
I don't know. What are game plans here? I mean, they've both got like Tailwind, very Tailwind. They have priority Tailwind on both teams. This team obviously likes
is-
Rain. Honestly, I don't. Honestly, this team
This
does
team-
not mind Rain at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Kilowattrel just gets to run like Thunder.
And
instead
Hurricane.
of T-Bolt. Yeah, and Hurricane. You just give the. If you set Rain, you just give the Kilowattrel a lot
Mm.
more.
I will
And if that
note.
thing is not. What are you saying?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say
No,
I
I was
will
just
note
gonna
as
say-
well.
Never mind.
No.
Okay. What I was gonna say is if they want to be silly and not run lightning, I think it's like if they don't want to run lightning round, they can run wind power with funny prankster tailwind, and then their hurricanes are going to do a fuck ton of damage.
It does not have Lightning Rod. It has Volt Absorb.
Okay. I knew it had one of those,
It is big chillin'.
but
Uh,
there's like 3 electric types in their team, so maybe that isn't the wisest.
Well, if they do bring the Alolan Golem, the Galvanize would be really useful against for Kilowattrel, because
Mhm.
Kilowattrel just takes full advantage of that. But because of that, I'm pretty sure they're not going to bring it. Plus,
I saw a
Garchomp,
clip.
Garchomp, enter Garchomp.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, kind of don't. I mean, Electro doesn't care about
Yeah, you-
Earthquake as much, but it also doesn't resist like Hurricane from Kilowattrel, so it's like a moot point. But I saw a clip of Alolan Golem and Kilowattrel. Oh no, it was they either led like Golem plus Kilowattrel or Golem plus Garchomp and just clicked Galvanize Explosion like every match, and it was the funniest.
That's amazing.
It was funny because like the first clip, the Golem got burned from Will-O-Wisp, and it still one-shot both of the opposing Pokemon with Explosion.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and like the Overcool can run Swift Swim. Blastoise has Rain Dish as a hidden ability. So really, I feel like this team doesn't like it isn't too disadvantaged from Rain.
It actually isn't. It actually kind of helps with Rain. Like you give Kilowattrel already, you make its Hurricanes really consistent. It can run Thunder now if it wants to be silly. And one of the like only Rain doesn't really. Rain's nice for Arch, but like they have Garchomp, so like I don't know if you're clicking the funny
Electroshot.
Electroshot move, yeah. And also
Volt
I
Absorb
don't know
Kilowattrel.
I don't know if Winza can take a +1. Can Winza take that? I actually don't know.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I don't think it does. I don't think Winza's particular.
I think you could definitely like EV it. To
Yeah, I could definitely see like EVing it, especially because you don't need speed. Like you just want bulk and win. Like you don't need speed. So
Here.
like you'd have to like
let's
you have
check.
to have like your coverage is going to end up like Electroshot, like Dragon Pulse probably, or Draco Meteor, whichever, and like probably I forgot what the fuck the steel type special attack move is.
Yeah, I mean like Electroshot does not do that much to Whimsicott. Like, it two shots,
Oh, yeah.
obviously, especially since the second shot you will have +2 special attack, but
Yeah, after a second shot, you just have a funny +2 special attack. Or like, I forgot what the base power is for. But yeah.
I mean, but like your Archaludon, as far as just like killing Archaludon, you have like Garchomp. You could even like Terra Grounds Blast, Magmortar or something. I wouldn't say that it's very good.
Lucario can. Lucario.
Oh yeah,
can,
just close combat. You can just
that boy.
close combat that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you can like banded close combat it or something. I don't even think you need ban. Well, you probably do with
I feel like
Okay.
if you
Eh.
the thing about banded Lucario is if like 90% of the time with banded Lucario you'd be clicking Terra Normal Extreme Speed, especially since like
This is true.
like
They don't
this
have any
this
way of
middle row
stopping
is like
priority.
fast. Okay, Toxtricity is not fast, but like it's like fast, frail Pokemon where it's like you could just if you just Terra Normal Choice Band Extreme Speed, these things are dead.
Yeah.
Unless you have like
Terra Normal Choice
Protean
Band
upper
easy.
hands. Protean upper
Yeah.
hands Greninja.
That goes hard. Yeah, the left team is pretty nice actually in terrain.
Mhm.
Like it's not really hindered or anything. It actually gets helped a decent little bit. Especially because like the only other ability you're running on Blastoise if you are bringing that thing is like Torrent. So it's like Rain Dish is like nice to have. That's if you're bringing Blastoise, which I don't know. Especially with the 3 electric types.
Speak out. Go.
True. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll let Honey give her thoughts.
Yes, I'm here. I'm still alive. What I wanted to say in the very beginning, 10 minutes ago, was that Storm has not lost a single match yet.
Wow. That's
Currently, as of now, Storm is 7-0.
wow. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. So we have to take into account the actual skill of the players. Maybe. Nah, that's
a
lame.
little.
That's lame. This is about matchups. Oh my gosh, my Discord mobile is so bugged, by the way. I'm trying to open up an image, and like I can still see the message of the image when I like what below like I think Discord broke transparencies. Like they've made it so that the background when you pull up a secondary thing is just like not actually it's not like it's supposed to have like a black background or something, but instead it's just fucking transparent. I don't know. Maybe this is a me
Yeah.
only issue. Anyways,
Uh,
back to actual Pokemon.
I was gonna say, so, well, also mainly just because, like, the main thing they need to bring is just Whimsicott Garchomp. Garchomp most likely with just a Life Orb, because they could just Tailwind, Earthquake, almost every single Pokemon on their team except for the 2 flying types. Because everything else is either neutral to Earthquake or it takes super effective damage by ×2 or ×4, that being the Archaludon, Toxtricity, and Alone Golem, which are their main hitters.
Kilowattrel is
The only-
faster than Greninja.
Which is the biggest bird versus the actual ninja.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Storm has a really good matchup, especially with the like I said before, Whimsicott Garchomp. Overquill is actually a really interesting thing here too, because they can run Swift Swim. There's no reason for them to run Intimidate here, but
Yeah.
Swift Swim,
There's not really
Swift Swim-
like special attacker, special attacker, special attacker, special attacker, not an attacker.
Swift Swim is always nice though, and Lucario too. Like if I was building on Storm side, I would bring the top 6, but instead swap Magmortar out for something like Blastoise.
Stoice! The Stoice is coming!
Blastoise!
The Stoice!
Actually,
Blastoise!
yeah.
He's cool.
But I would low-key just bring them in, probably. Well, it is kind of hard because they do have 3 electric types plus Electro Shot. But I think if they take advantage of the rain with, like, I don't know, a water spout or something like that, because Blastoise does learn Water Spout.
Yeah, that's true.
So they can just smack everything. As long as Gastrodon is like not there, non-existent. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like resist. These are like fake resists because they have less than average bulk, but like
This is
basic.
very true.
Basically, it makes it neutral on a Pokemon that has normal bulk.
Also, Weird Deer also has pretty good potential here too, to intimidate one to
Go
intimidate
Shield. I think that's the name. Is it? I
Psy
forgot
Shield
the
Bash?
name of my signature move.
Psychic
Yeah,
Bash.
Shield
Yeah.
Bash.
But yeah, it's also just really good into that toxicity too, and
Uh-huh.
and it also has access to Thunder Wave, which would be really nice for the Duraludon and the Pelipper.
I'm pretty sure that boy also gets some
Earthquake.
ground move.
Yeah, the dog gets the not the dog, the deer gets Earthquake.
Doesn't he
It's a
also
very
get high
powerful
horsepower?
deer. Does he get high deer power?
High deer power. It gets Earth power.
Wow.
This is true.
This is
Earth power
magical.
with 105 attack and special attack. What the hell are they feeding the deers
And Hisui.
in Hisui?
What the hell is going on in Hisui?
Dog gets Frisk.
Yeah, you can also get
Why?
Frisk,
Why?
which in draft is pretty nice.
Okay, but
Well,
Sapsipper the
like-
Chloroblast. Think about
This
it.
is true.
but
You're so right.
Okay.
Wait, Sapsipper, and then you use like Energy Ball on yourself to get +1 attack.
I will say though, but teams wise, Storms is just a lot more scarier because you have a lot of threats into Eris's team. Well, yes, it is Arcaladon Rain. It doesn't have the normal supporting cast it would have for it to be like a good balance. I'm not saying Eris's team is bad and like at all, but compared to Storm's draft, it's gonna be hard for them to try making something happen.
Yeah.
Alright, but in that case, I will be giving a 70-30 though, as my personal opinion.
For who?
70-30 is 70 for Storm and 30 for
Okay.
Eris.
I forgot that we say the percent on the left first and then. Yeah, I can agree with 70-30.
Cool.
It's because
I'm not here
the
to
right
fight.
side is like, like it's Rain Team, but like at the same time the left side isn't like detrimented by that. It actually helps them a bit.
I mean,
So like,
yeah, I feel like they have like some of the defensive properties required to not instantly die to rain.
yeah.
But I feel like most of it is just that they can kind of outpace them. And that's just, tough to fight against.
Also, Lucario kind of joded.
All right, we have got the Washington Whimsicots versus Oklahoma Okie Dogies. That's right, it's Shoemill versus BLE. Alice, tell us what Shoemill has.
I will gladly tell you what you has. They have Annihilate, my boy, Harkonine or Hisuian Arcanine for those who do not know. Mousehold, Milotic, Terra Hydrapple with Terra Grass, Steel and Fire, Gothita?
Gotharita.
Gotharita.
Gotharita, okay. Altaria and Terra Duraludon with Terra Steel, Fighting, and Dark.
And on BLE's side, we've got Sneasler, Talonflame, Crocodile, Terra Arbalova with Grass, Ghost, and Fairy Terra types, Terra Charizard with Terra Fire, Water, and Grass types, Tinkaton, Empoleon, and Electabuzz. Whoa, these are both kind of baller drafts. I don't
That
like
or
him.
Balava
Yeah,
gives me nightmares.
I especially love the Sneasler or Believer thing with it's not guaranteed terrain, but they gotta eventually set terrain.
False.
Honestly, you're so right.
I mean, first of all, Harvest. Second of all, I think Seator has to be a physical hit. No, just
Does it?
any attack. Bro, that is
Yeah.
messed up.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think Seed Sower is physical. I remember 35 pokes meta with our Believer. That shit was a bastard.
I love June. Let's go. Woohoo. I think it was
June,
June.
I love June, and then it's my funny birthday month, and then our Believer existed, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Um,
I they they have technically they can set their own terrain whenever they want. Technically, you can just hit our Believer with a really like not
Alice.
that
Alice,
great attack, but
you are slightly robotic. You
You
are
can
you are
use
Shut up.
in
intro
character.
gal.
You are just a
I'm in
drone.
character.
Yeah.
I am Sin Murder Jones actively. So.
Give us your best Sin Murder Drones impression.
No, I'm okay, thank you. I'd rather not embarrass myself.
Great impression, great impression.
It's exactly what she sounds like.
That
It
is
10
seems-
out of
exactly
10.
what she sounds like.
It seems that we are playing Pokemon. That's exactly what she sounds like.
she would say that.
Hello. That's what she sounds like. She
chat-
says, Mouse Ape. That's exactly
what
what
is
she
she, the
sounds like.
Pokedex now?
Why you sound like my Alexa?
You sound like the Pokedex from the anime.
Mouse Ape, the bullshit duo.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's perfectly fair. If you want to talk about bullshit, look at the mons that do not exist.
Alice, leave the call and join
Okay.
back again.
Okay.
Insane in the membrane.
Is it better?
Uh,
No, it's not. Okay.
It's worse.
I'm looking at my thing right now, and I have 11 MS on Discord.
Meow 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 meow.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow.
I can't wait to hear this back in whenever you upload the video.
Yeah, whenever I upload.
Yeah,
Just whenever you upload, you know.
This
Alright.
Wednesday.
Okay, let's actually talk about this.
Yes, let's talk about the matchup. How
Talonflame.
do you immediately beat Mouse Ape? Talonflame, that's a pretty good start, I agree.
Sneasler-
Charizard? Charizard's a pretty good way.
Arboliva. Arboliva.
We're just naming Pokemon now.
No. Trust me,
Huh?
trust me on this. Okay, this
Tink,
Arboliva gives me PTSD. It gives me
Tink
nightmares.
Tink can T-Wave it, and Electabuzz can follow me static it so that Annihilate can't really do much.
What are the
Plus-
chances of it immediately getting Final Gambited?
I don't know if anyone with a Mouse Ape has actually run Final Gambit in PDL.
Oh, but I have to preserve my differential. Bah, 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 bah. Bullshit duo, go!
No, it's I just don't click Final Gambit because I like having my ape around. I want him to get more than one kill.
You're too emotionally attached. You don't know what it takes to
I
win.
am emotionally attached. No, I do know what it takes to win. It's called keep Mouse Ape in the back alive so you can clean up with it.
This is very true.
I have won most of my games because Mouse Ape has been in the back.
One lead for BLE that they can do is a Sneasler Talonflame. Or just a Tinkaton. Actually, no, not Tinkaton probably because Fake Out and Follow Me have the same priority, right? Or
Fake
Fake
out
out
and
one.
follow me. Fake out is +3. Follow me is +2.
okay, so either Tinkaton Talonflame or Sneasler Talonflame. Both of them just faking out the mouse and then just Brave Birding into the Annihilate.
Yeah, the only thing that is higher than Fake Out is protecting moves for priority.
This is true.
The protecting moves are
upper
plus
hand
4.
exists.
Upper hand is also +3.
The upper hand is yeah. It's not higher technically.
It's
Praise
no,
your
it's
upper
there
hand.
is no technically. It just literally is not higher.
Yeah.
All right.
Helping hand is the highest priority move. It's +5.
This is true. Helping Hand goes before literally everything.
It goes before protect. You can helping
This is
hand
true.
protect.
True.
You can Helping Hand protect. You can enhance the that's how you stop Urshifu, by the way. That's you have to Helping Hand protect.
That's how you protect against Z moves and Dynamax moves.
That you have to dedicate both your mons at the same time to protecting one.
Have you ever seen Follow Me Protect? That is the funniest move anyone can ever make.
That is actually jaded.
Oh my gosh.
I will say though, there was like almost nothing stopping this. Like the only thing stopping the Charizard is the Milotic and the Arcanine. To be honest,
This is true.
that
Arc
Charizard can
Heart
go
resists all of
insane.
his moves, and Milo is Milo.
Well, Charizard does get Scorching.
Oh, it does get Scorching Sands, yeah. It got it Gen 8
Nerd.
because they decided, fuck you.
What about Hydra Apple?
That mon does not exist.
Also,
I
Altaria.
definitely-
Altaria is an easy bring. Be so for real.
What? Yeah, it is. It is.
Altaria resists fire. It quad resists grass. It's immune to ground. Charizard cannot touch it.
Fighting.
Especially
just-
with the 3 Terra types. Those 3 Terra types go
Yeah.
insane. But even
Fire, Water,
so,
Grass, Terra.
it's just kind of hard to get past Sneasler and Talonflame and
I love
know,
Dire
just-
Claw bullshit. I love Dire Claw.
I hate Dire Claw.
I loathe that stupid
You hate
move.
fun.
I hate.
You hate fun.
What do you mean I hate fun? What do you mean? I hate fun. I hate a 30% chance to get slept, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I'm only hating because I lost to it and I got poisoned like
I'm
3 or 4
hating
times.
because I think Dire Claw is stupid, and I've always been put to sleep by it. I don't think I've ever gotten anything else by it.
I think the Sneasler option, the best option into Sneasler is for real like Annihilate, and that's about it.
It's
This
either
is so
Annihilate
true.
or you intimidate it with like Hark, and then you have to
Um,
switch out to like Marvel Scarmilo or something.
Literally,
Marvel Scarmilo
You-
actually
What
kind
ab-
of it doesn't like going into that.
but what about
Especially 'cause you can't
Harkonine? What about Scarf Harkonine? And then you just Flare Blitz the hell out of Sneasler, then it's dead.
This is true.
Focus
Or you can Head
Sash.
Smash.
It
Yemi is
resists
actually
Head
known
Smash.
for running
Oh yeah,
Focus
that's right,
Sash
'cause it's
Sneasler a
like-
lot.
Just get the burn off the Flare Blitz.
True.
That is true. That 10% chance is game changing.
Also, you can double into it.
Yeah, you can.
Scarf.
I
Hell, you
think-
can scarf Rock Slide and just get flinches for all I care.
True.
So true. This
You
this
have-
Harkonine.
I
You
think
have
you're.
Milo Hark out in
I think
front
you're
of
bringing
the-
Hark regardless of.
I definitely
Uh-huh.
think so. There's a lot of physical mons in here that you definitely don't want to.
Well, I mean, like Fire Week, Fire Week, Rock 4 times Rock Week, or potentially Rock
four
Week.
times.
Potentially.
Yeah, potentially.
Oh. I wonder if any of their mons get quick guard. Let's
Like,
say, couldn't you
any of
scroll down?
Bielli's?
Or no, any of Schummel's.
No. I maybe like Annihilate probably has the best chance, and it doesn't. So I'm going to assume that there is no quick guard.
Yeah, because I was gonna say they could just
Check Duraludon.
use quick guard against
What does Quick Guard do?
It
quick
protects
guard
against
blocks only priority moves.
priority attacks. Or
Okay,
moves,
that's
I
what I
guess.
thought it did. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, look at all these great Pokemon that
card.
learn it.
Oh, wow,
Sneasler
Sneasler
and
and Talonflame get
Talonflame
it.
both learn it.
Yeah, I knew Talonflame got it.
Bielli is hogging all of the quick guard for themselves.
Boo.
Yeah, you can't do funny E-speed shenanigans with Arc apparently.
I knew Mien Xiao had it.
Yeah, you would know.
King
Mienshao
Gambit
has it.
needs it.
I knew that Hitmonlee
Flamigo got it.
Well,
Dr.
of course
Bustin.
Flamigo has it.
Cerulege.
Uh,
My goat.
You hate Cerulege.
I love Cerulege.
You hate what Cerulege does to
When have,
you.
when have I ever said
I
that
don't
I
know about
hated
this matchup.
Cerulege?
I can think of a time when you said that you hated Cerulege.
I don't know.
Like,
I do not remember.
Monotype.
Lucky.
No. Cerulege is just look. That was before I actually started getting into tournaments and shit. I was but a wee bob back then.
Okay.
And then February rolled around for 35 pokes,
Guys.
and Cerulege has been my goat ever since.
Guys, what do we think of Hydra Apple?
I think it's a fake and a fraud.
In this matchup, I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Literally, I think the
I'm
Pokemon that are gonna carry
terrified.
Shumel's team are gonna be Harkanite, Melodic, and Mouseape.
I mean, who'd have thunk the 4 best Pokemon on the team?
Yeah.
Hey, don't count out Duraludon. Look at that guy.
I think I will.
He's standing there.
I think I will.
That 50 special defense is not looking too great.
He's posted up.
All right.
He's terrible.
I think. I mean, you've got some strong, just general gameplay, the game plans on both sides, but I don't know how well they necessarily match into each other, right?
Yeah. I
personally
I
think that the BLE just has so much like very clear like offense that is just threatening.
Yeah, they got two really fast mons, and the other person's fastest mon is Mousehold. So
What are you trying to say about Mousehold?
there's nothing wrong with Mousehold. I like Mousehold. I think he's cool as fuck. Well, they are
Poopy
cool as fuck 'cause
caca.
there's multiple of them. But it's just like whenever your fastest mon in this kind of matchup is Mousehold, which typically is support, especially in a Mouse Ape team, is like I don't know how well you're gonna do. You have to go against Sneasler and Talonflame. I think Talonflame just kind of brave birds the Annihilate, and then Annihilate isn't having fun like at all. Yeah, I definitely think that I forgot Electabuzz is 105 speed. Goddamn. Yeah, I think I prefer the right. I forgot their name.
BLE.
BLE.
Yeah, BLE. It's just really fast. Basically just offense.
By what amount do you prefer them? If you had to put it
Um,
numerically.
Specifically in a percentage to where you can compare it to the other and it'll be equivalent to
70-30.
100.
A concept that some people do not necessarily understand.
I will not name names. I'd say 30-70 then.
Honey,
Mm,
what is your take?
okay. I'm gonna give Shumo a little bit of hope because they do have options here that can win them the game. But it was gonna be hard into BLA's team. Malodic's gonna need to pull their weight, so is Harkonine. Basically, their 4 best mons in there, and they're gonna have to come up. They're gonna need to come up with something against this team. But I think that they can do it. I believe in the Mouse Ape team to do this, but also I am most likely gonna give this to BLE still. Probably not 30-70. 35-65.
Sure.
You know,
I'm down for 35-65. That's kind of where my head was at. All right, let's move on. Who are we talking about? That's right. It's Zama with Butter. The Zama with Butter on him versus
Butter
Little
dog.
Valley
Zama with the butter on him.
Licky
Butter
Licky.
Zama.
Little Valley Licky. Okay, it is Firecracker versus Ranger True.
Butter dog.
Zama with the butter on him. Firecracker's team has Farigarath, Primarina, Sinistcha, Raichu, Typhlosion, Terra Wheezing with Terra Poison, Water, and Dark, Toad's Cruel, and Terra Slacking with Terra Normal, Fighting, and Ghost. Honey,
Why did we allow
tell me
Terra?
what Ranger True has.
Ranger True has Amoonguss, Skeledirge, Salamence, Sylveon, My Girl, Espeon. Moving on, Swampert,
You got a problem with Masquerain?
Masquerain, Terra Poison Fairy, Ice River and Terra Fighting Dark Steel Girder. I did not forget the Pokemon's name. I don't know what
You
you're
would
talking
never
about.
forget Masquerain.
I'll never forget Masquerain, the mon that takes 50% damage from Stealth Rock.
I really like the speed tiers on the left side of my screen.
100.
110, 3 100s, 70, 360s.
Yeah.
As opposed to 110, 100, 90, 80, 66, 60, 60, 40, 30. The nice little cascade we've got going here.
Yeah.
Alright, what is the central strategy of both teams here? Left side,
Eruption.
Well, obviously, left side is Weezing getting the fucking fast spore user up and running so that you can do funny spore things to the enemy team.
also slacking.
Yeah, slaking exists. You can do like choice banded shit with him, or just have him fucking wreck house because he has the same stats of the legendary.
I mean, there's the trick room mode. I like trick
You
room
can do
mode.
trick room mode.
It's
Sinistra is
a
your funny
softer
trick
trick room.
room setter.
Or for a graph.
We're Farig, but Sinistra is actually not slower. I thought it was slower.
And you got Primarina.
And then Prima.
That works on
I mean,
I mean, and Wheezing doesn't mind
Yeah.
trick room. Although it's the teammates that you want to use with Wheezing most of the time kind of do care.
Yeah, the 200 base speed mons are not exactly gonna enjoy being in trick room. Especially because like most of the
I
enemy
mean, they
team
might
is
if the
below 100.
enemy team has Tailwind up,
Maybe.
like off of Salamence or Masquerain.
Elements? I guess Masquerain gets it as well, yeah.
I will say Toad Scroll does learn Trick Room too, so they could possibly just do reverse Trick Room if they do have that option.
The thing about Trick Room here is that you do then have to deal with Amoonguss under Trick Room, and like Girder isn't fun in Trick Room.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say Espeon doing Trick Room for like the Amoonguss and other slower Pokemon, since Zama's slowest Pokemon is at 60, which actually speed ties with the Swampert and Sylveon. But Girder and Amoonguss under Trick Room, pretty scary duo. Cause you know you got Spore and you got Girder. You definitely have Girder.
Girder is there, or he's not.
Girder, low
Depends on the team builds. I mean, you could get Swampert in Trick Room, and I've seen Banded Pert do horrific things.
Yeah, no. I have also seen Banded Swampert do outrageous fucking damage to the EQs.
Oh no, I know. I used them in my singles draft in Unova last season.
I
That
mean,
thing is tanky.
ground weak central right here,
So
Yep.
true.
and then there's two grass types to resist it.
I mean, but like Bandit Swampert would go crazy here.
I mean, then you get fucking Matcha Gotcha by the Sinistra, and that's not gonna be fun at all.
Yeah, that's like the one thing you gotta be worried about.
Yeah, the
That's
the
why you
Sinistra
have
kind of exists and
that's
gets
why
hit
you have a
with the fucking
teammate.
Matcha Gotcha button.
That's why you have a teammate.
True.
Whoa.
You can throw out Skeledirge and then kill it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean you can torch song it, or
Yeah.
if it's
then you
heat
get-
proof instead of hospitality for some reason, you can just shadow ball it.
Yeah. I mean, you probably still want to torch song it, anyways.
I mean,
His
if you're
heat
worried
does
about your
super
swamp,
damage.
I mean, actually, you're not
Oh yeah.
clicking banded earthquake next to a Skeletor, anyways. But
Yeah, that's that may not be the wisest of decisions. That's why the
I
Skeletor
think
protects.
Masquerain gets rage powder. It has to. I mean, it doesn't affect the.
Nope.
No, it does
doesn't.
not.
Not.
Not that it would
It
affect
get that way, though.
Sinistcha anyways, but you know.
Weezing is going to be really annoying though, because a lot of like the opposing team's like abilities are going to be really useful, such as Moxie or Intimidate on Salamence. You have Unaware from
You
Skeletor's
have Pixelate
Regenerator.
Sylveon, which kind of neuters its damage a bit,
Hmm.
and also makes it its primary attacking move, aka Hyper Voice, just not have stab anymore,
Yeah,
which is quite
Weezing
funny.
is really annoying here.
Yeah,
They
the
will have
enemy
to
team
invest,
really likes their abilities.
which low-key makes you want to give it to Zama, because not only that, they also do threaten really high damage move from Primarina, because Typhlosion has Fire Pledge also as well.
Fire Pledge, Water Pledge, kind of go silly.
Yeah, especially with a Choice Specs Primarina would actually murk almost anything on that team except for Salamence or
Yeah,
Amoonguss.
because Fire Pledge sets it up first, and the Water Pledge with Specs will
Mhm.
do the funny
Yeah.
big damage.
Yeah, and the thing is too is that Typhlosion doesn't suffer from it, because most of the time for like doubles teams, for like double starters, usually it's like the faster physical attacker running Fire Pledge, which they don't want to use them most of the time. But Typhlosion doesn't suffer from that. Typhlosion with a scarf or something like that can still run Fire Pledge and still do a lot of damage with it, because it's a special tech move, and Typhlosion really likes special tech moves. So
And then
Um,
the funny Water Pledge Specs Primarina gets to come out and do fucking insano damage. So.
Primarina is amazing.
Yeah, Prima's especially in the trick room mode. If you want to go that route, Prima just kind of fucks, just in general. Because you can also run recovery on that Prima if you like, if you like, you could either run lefty set or you can run like spec set. And even with spec set, you can have like Draining Kiss or something if you want like to have some reliable recovery. Well, not that reliable, but still recovery.
I mean,
And also you have funny Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice, if you don't want to do the pledge strat, which if Weezing does not exist on the field is kind of nice. Especially into their team of only one Mon resists it, actually. 2 Mons. Yeah, only 2 Mons resist that funny Liquid Voice, Hyper Voice, and then at least one of them gets hit for Prima's other stab for super effective. You can run like Psychic coverage for Amoonguss.
or Ice Beam.
Or you can run Ice Beam, yeah.
I feel like they would run Ice Beam more often, because Amoonguss, Salamence, Masquerain.
Yeah. It's a lot less like tricky.
Yeah.
Like it only
Like
it,
Crazy
actually hits
Frog.
other Mons. Like Crazy Frog, exactly like Crazy Frog.
You said tricky, and I
but
just thought of Crazy Frog.
I will
true.
not say my percentages first. I will allow Alice to do it this time.
I want to say. I think I want to go with 7. I'm gonna say
7?
60-40 actually.
I'm about to say, but 7% is really low.
Yeah, 7.
7.
7.
I do agree with you. Weezing is gonna be a really good Pokemon.
Yeah, if they
for
can get
Zama's
Weezing
team.
off the field, like especially Espeon, because Espeon's so fast with especially Scarf Espeon, like nothing outspeeds it. So you can just kind of click like depending on
Psychic.
what Weezing's better defensive set is, you can just click like either, because that thing gets Shy Shock too. Espeon does. So you can either click Psychic or Psy Shock depending on what Weezing's better defense is.
That mon has 120 defense.
Okay, you click Psychic on that mon.
Psychic also has higher base power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if Weezing had a lower defense, you'd probably want Psy Shock because it's only 10 lower base power. It sucks that you're losing 10
We'll
base
have to
power,
take
but you
note
can
of the
live with
Terra
it.
Dark though too.
This is true. It can very easily Terra Dark, but that's why you'll have Gritter,
This is very
or
true.
you can
Yeah,
also just have focused blast as well if you want to go gambling.
this is true.
I think
Well,
that one gets focused blast.
Yeah. Like I was saying, I agree with you on the 70-30 for Zama, the Butter
I
doll
said
with the Butter.
60-40.
Oh, you said 60-40? Well, I say okay. I'll say 70-30 then. I'll say 70-30. Oh, I'm different.
You're different.
All right.
It's still the same like understanding of I think that the Zama with the butter on it, Zama butter
Butter
is
doll.
butter Zama.
All right.
Will,
65 35. I love balancing out. Let's go.
You
I love
balance memes?
I love balance. I love Paldea balance.
Paldea balance. Oh!
Holy shit, balance.
Holy shit, balance! It actually is balance. It literally is balance.
That is
oh
so.
my God.
You are peaking my mic. Holy shit.
That is so fucking funny. That's actually just balance.
My mic is peaking, dude.
I'm peaking right now, dude.
No, that's not positive. I mean that I hurt my ears. I apologize, dear listener.
I mean, I didn't. You cut off for me because your mic cut out whenever you started freaking out. So.
No, I mean you, Alice.
Oh.
I mean you.
I wasn't even that loud.
You were loud as fuck.
I wasn't even that loud.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, let's
Meow.
let's look at Carolina Eons versus Castelia Slitherwings. We've got Lols versus Mr. Mag. Honey, tell me what Lols has.
Right. Alright. Lols has King Gambit, Rillaboom, Palafin, Arcanine, Terra Fighting, Ghost, Stellar Mienshao, Vivillon, Terra Ground, Grass, Ghost, Rhyperior, Trevenant, and Hatchram.
And Alice, what does Mr. Mag have?
Mr. Mag has Dragapult, Alolan Ninetales, Porygon 2, Copperajah, Conkeldurr, Alolan Persian, Meowstic. Is that Titan? Yeah, I think that's Terra Titan with Ice, Water, Fairy. Copperajah is Terra, Steel, Fairy, and Fighting, and Swanna.
Swanna, crap. Alright. This is in
No, I
fact
don't, actually.
Palance. We've talked about this team many a times, and by that I mean once.
This
Because
team is very scary.
This team is crazy.
Like Crazy Frog?
Yeah, like Crazy Frog.
Just
Meh.
like Crazy Frog. As they say, bing bing.
Bong bong.
No, I don't.
I mean, obviously, Rillaboom, Palafin, Arcanine is just a nice core. You can never go wrong with King Gambit. Vivillon is very nice support. Mienshao is offensive, supporty kind of Pokemon.
I think
It's
Mienshao slept upon personally.
He's pretty good. I don't know that Hatchram is all that good. Hot take, but
Hatchram's just kind of there.
I will say,
kind of there to fill out a slot.
Porygon 2 behind Aurora Veil is kind of a war crime.
Porygon 2 behind Aurora Veil sounds like actually like terrible to deal with unless
Okay,
you, like,
but do you know the fact about Aurora Veil?
You can clear it with defog.
That
That
should
is
get him breaked.
not what I was saying. So in doubles, it does not cut damage in half. It cuts it. It's 75%. You take
It's 75%
75%.
Ah,
damage
Yes.
reduction, or is it?
You reduce it by 25%
Okay,
to
that's what I thought.
75.
I thought it was
It is nerfed
25% damage
in
reduction.
doubles. Yes.
Thank God.
Let me double check this. I heard it like twice. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I might have gotten the number wrong.
Actually insane.
Okay. In battles, besides single battle, Aura Veil protects the user and all allies, but only reduces damage by roughly a third. Okay, never mind. It's a third rather than half.
It protects about
33.33333.
You take 2/3 instead of 1/2.
which that's still a decent amount of damage reduction.
Yeah, especially when you consider it's on both of your Pokemon, which is why it's
Yeah.
only 2/3 instead of 1/2.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, that's why you bring Meowstic, so you can set up dual screens with Meowstic plus Aurora Veil. One Brick Break and it's over.
That is also very true.
Did you know Raging
forgot what
Bull
other
breaks through screens? It removes screens.
Fun
That's
fact,
why
I
that's
knew
why I
that.
love Tauros Paldea.
Raging Surf TCG.
I'm double checking this.
It does. It
Yeah,
breaks
removes
screens.
light screen, reflect, and Aurora Veil. I saw a video talking about field effects. I'll just say it's the Portobello mushroom one. Very good video, but there were a couple things where like I think he forgot that Raging Bull breaks through screens. He mentioned like Psychic Fangs and Brick Break and Defog, but not Raging Bull. But like, why would anyone know that? So that's fair enough.
I know it because
And it wasn't like
35
misinformation,
pokes.
but he did. There was like one bit of misinformation, and this is completely off topic. But he accidentally said that Psyblade gets its base power powered up in Psychic Terrain, which is technically true. But I think he was referring to the secondary effect that it gets powered up in Electric Terrain.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which, just like how the Walking Wakes move, the one, the one.
Mm-hmm.
That one powers up in Sun, so they did the same thing with Psyblade.
Can you say what the name of the move is, Richard?
Hydro Steam.
There you go.
I thought of it.
Good job, bud.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, completely off topic. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, Porygon 2 behind screens, Conkeldurr behind screens. There's a bunch of just pretty bulky Pokemon that can really abuse the screens.
Yeah.
You've got
And
Slush
also,
Rush, Titan, and you've got Dragapult for just some fast things. I mean,
yeah.
Ninetales Alola is faster than anything on the opposite team without, like Tailwind.
Scarf for Tailwind.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Is the only Tailwind setter on the Palance team Pavilion?
I think
I
Vivillon.
believe so.
I think Vivillon and Swanna are your
Are
premier
the only
Tailwind setters. I mean, you've got
Actually
Trickroom
goated.
on Porygon too. For
This is true. And you
Conkeldurr
have Conkeldurr.
and
Copperajah.
Copperajah's. I need to pull up Copperajah's stats because it's weird. Like really weird.
I was gonna say because also they are the kill leader right now in our division.
Yeah, Copperajah is kill leader.
Like
We
what?
got the 130 base attack, and then
Like you'd expect this to be a bulky
we got
Pokemon.
69 special defense. They got 69 defenses with 122 HP. Why?
I mean, they kind of did the best they could with this Pokemon. Sheer Force is
I mean, that boy got sheer
weird.
force, 130 base power,
mean,
like 130
you've got-
attack.
That boosts Iron Head's damage. Now it's 104 power.
Does a heavy slime get boosted by Share
No,
Force?
it doesn't have
I
a
don't
secondary
believe
effect.
so.
It just has a damage calculation.
I
Oh my god.
Hello, Lou. Welcome to the vid.
fell asleep.
Yeah, we could tell.
It's okay.
Straight Eeper.
Welcome.
Are you guys still doing pickup?
Yes.
Yes.
What's the matchup?
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lou, also known as Lou. Holy shit, is that Porygon 2? That's awesome.
It is.
That's so true.
This is Lols versus Mr. Mag.
Wonderful.
Yeah. What Lou, what is your take on this matchup after looking at it for like 3 seconds?
Dragapult wins.
You
Gambit
heard it.
rises.
Sucker punch moment.
Mm-mm.
No.
Conkeldurr gets upper hand.
I mean, I that's actually that's a completely fair point. Or not Calperaja, fucking Kelder. I'm sure it does. Yeah, it does. You're right. I thought that you were right. I just wanted to double check. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Upper hands King Gambit. I mean, and you can upper hands Palafin Jet Punch. You can upper hands Arcanine E Speed. You can upper hands
Rillaboom.
You can oh yeah, Grassy Glide. That's true. You can upper hands Mian Shao Fake Out in Trick Room.
So
No,
true.
upper hand's +5, I think.
It's +3.
Really?
I was gonna say no, because upper hand also still does beat fake out no matter what.
No.
Yep. It's the same.
It's priority 3.
Yep.
It clanks. It clanks with it ties with Fake Out, so it's just whoever's faster.
You just like clanks.
I said
Yep.
clank like in Smash Bros when 2 attacks.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I said.
Yeah, that is what I was referring to. Except it's not actually clinking because somebody does just win the interaction.
Dragapult wins 80-20. Thank you. I'll be here all day.
I mean, you'll be here for the rest of today.
Oh, also skill swap Fluffy.
Huh?
Skill swap
for
Fluffy.
Alolan Persian.
Oh, yeah. We've talked about this.
What about
It's
Illusion
wonderful.
Oh my
What about
gosh.
Persian?
Persian has Fur Coat as an ability. And so
Oh,
you
you're
can
so
use
right.
skill swap to get it on Porygon 2 and then just be immortal.
Especially since this Pokemon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 physical Pokemon.
I forget. Does Porygon 2 get skill swap or was it a double chain? Yeah, it's a double chain with Meowstic, isn't it? Or unless because Persian doesn't get it either.
Persian should get it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It doesn't. You lied.
No, I remember because
Entrainment.
you've done this, but we've talked about this before.
Entrainment Persian.
Doesn't get it.
I lied.
And
You
Porygon
always
2
do.
doesn't get roleplay. So
Roleplay Persian, though.
What roleplay download?
yeah, for the special
It
attack
doesn't
boost.
even get it. Yeah, for the special attack boost.
Oh my gosh.
These are both really good teams, though.
I mean, think about in Trick Room, Conkeldurr, you have upper hand into like King Gambit, but imagine just clicking like Mach Punch into that. Like burned guts boosted Mach Punch.
Into Quad Weak King Gambit, that motherfucker just explodes, right?
We'll find out.
Like he just dies.
Thank you. Wait, what's the name of this? I like that the suggestion by Ashton Cox is in all caps.
They have to really make sure that you know it's suggestion by Ashton Cox.
Okay.
Is it burned and stuff?
This is Iron Fist. So if it's guts.
Do you know if Facade killed King Gambit, it would have 0 HP?
What? No.
What are you talking
See, I'm the kind of content you need on this channel.
No. That Mach Punch can kill. It's over 50% chance to kill. I mean, obviously Drain Punch.
I mean, if you
kills
just
it
hit one,
guaranteed, but
yeah, but what if you hit 196? Oh no, 252 does not even kill, guaranteed off of.
Adamant?
Okay.
well, it's basically guaranteed. But you could low roll.
Just set up Stealth Rock.
Yes, I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks in VGC.
Just use Gomorrah, lol.
Introducing Cleaver.
I mean, that's why you have Kaparaja.
True.
I-
Yeah.
I
I don't know why they didn't give it the fucking basically just the G-Max move that it had, but give it Steel
Steel
Spikes.
Surge, G-Max Steel Surge. Okay.
Yeah, well the after effect of it.
Yeah, the Steel Surge hazard.
The spikes, yeah. I don't know why they didn't. That would have been nice for him, but
It would have been very unique for him. I will agree.
it would have been very unique for him. So
Alright.
so then now you have more hazards that
Cross Moth
could die too. No, more hazards that you can spam with the why am I forgetting the name of Smeargle? There we go.
Okay.
It's a Smeargle buff. You gave it
He needs
more. He does, I believe.
Alright. What do you think of the matchup, Alice?
I honestly want to say 50-50.
50-50.
Why?
Okay, nerd shit.
What do you mean, nerd shit? I think they both have a very good chance of winning against the other.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
What do you mean?
Honey, save us, please.
Okay. Just looking at the team again. Well, Alice has read about one thing. Both teams have answers into a lot of the things that each other have. Although Ninetales hits a lot of their Pokemon for neutral or super effective damage, Arcanine is going to be a major problem, but I feel like they have the utilities, they have the options to KO them. Lol's team is just really, really strong though. So while yes, Mag has the options that like they can use to win, Lol's is just more set. Like they don't really have to think much about the sets that they're gonna run against Mag
Like
because
moves.
because Palance is just busted. I went against them last week and I won by a hair. And I like prepped heavily into it and I still just barely won. It just proves how strong their team is. So if
Which one are you
anything,
talking about?
Lawless' team, the Palance
Yeah,
team.
who's? Oh, I
So
I
if
disagree.
anything, I'm giving it like a 60-40 for Lols.
Why? They have like one answer to Dragapult, and it's completely killed by Conkeldurr.
I mean,
I mean, and
What
they could just
about-
run Clear Body and then maybe Sash.
I mean,
Because for the Palance team, all their stabs are not very effective. They have only one stab on their entire team. I'm not counting Trevenant because that Pokemon isn't real. They have one stab that hits it super effectively.
this is true. Hatchram is pure psychic. I just wanted to double check. Did you say there's only
Hatchrim
one?
isn't real either.
Are you talking about? Did you say stabs that hit it neutrally or super effectively?
Super effectively.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
And it's shut
Yeah.
down by Kong. And
Uh,
Aurora Veil support, like what, like even like the resisted hit, they're gonna be even doing even less.
I mean, you can rage powder with Vivillon.
Yeah, but then it just dies to any Dragon Dart.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
You died with dragon darts.
I'm a fairy type, actually.
You are. I can't say that.
That's crazy.
I know
That's
what you were gonna
one
say.
hit.
That is one hit. I agree.
Oh my lord.
I mean, it's adamant banded. Pole.
I guess
That's
that
just what
makes
happens.
sense. Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's just
And
what happens.
if it rage powders, it dies. Even with citrus,
When-
which it's I don't think it's gonna run because other things want citrus more.
When they drag the pole,
And like, what the fuck are they gonna do to break Veil? Brick break? A wasted move because Dragapult's right there. You're not, and then every turn you're not hitting Dragapult, it's probably KOing one of your Pokemon. And it has Fire Blast. I'm pretty sure it has Thunderbolt or something, right?
Yeah, but if you're doing that, then you're not clicking banded Dragon Darts. So
I mean, you could still be banded and have those moves.
this is true. It just won't be very good.
And you're not able to be intimidated because of Clear Body.
No, I agree. I agree. Clear Body is what you're doing.
So I believe, so from what I'm hearing, is Lou thinks that Mr. Mag, the Castelia Slitherwings will win this match.
Yes.
Via a hefty margin, might I add.
Well, how much of a margin? And can you put
Like
this in
20-80?
Ooh,
And that's generous.
that's them some fighting words.
That's generous.
All right, now we just have Retro
And like,
Dude 68.
even further. Sorry, you can talk. I'm done talking. I don't want to steal your moment.
I don't need a moment.
Okay, I'll keep talking then. Anyway, Porygon 2. They don't have any super effective stab into it except Mienshao. I don't even think Mienshao Close Combat does like half to max HP, max defense. Which it's obviously going to run because their team has 0 special attackers. They have no need for any special bulk.
True.
Like, what the fuck is a Pavilion doing to P2? P2's
No,
just
I agree.
ice beaming that.
I mean, P2 is getting sleep powdered, but
Yeah, and then what are they gonna do to Porygon 2? Hit it for like 2 damage?
I mean that's fair.
It's just so good because I'm pretty sure its defense is like 95.
90.
Oh, close enough.
Its SPDF is 95.
It's
That's
just
probably what you're thinking of.
they don't.
Wait, how much is Pallet?
And with the Aurora Veil too, like what are they doing?
Just Pallet.
What are they even doing?
Yeah, Wave Crash is half.
Not try with Veil. It's the first one under Helping Hand.
Well, that means that you expect me to know where Helping Hand is.
That is not max defense, positive nature.
This is true. It is not.
It does not need anything other than max defense, max HP for against the team.
Alright.
Just 252 it. What are you doing?
No, I'm using.
Why are you running attack?
What?
Why are you running any attack? Just make it max
Terra Blast.
defense. It doesn't need anything else.
This is because it's Terra Blast.
It's not running Terra Blast and Draft.
Chill. Literally chill. Stop yelling at me, please.
Pick a Blizzard.
Huh?
What about Blizzard?
Yeah, let's
Guys, I think it might be 1090.
we're calling it 4060 and we're calling it a day, okay?
I agree.
I think Lou is allowed to say that that Mag is
You're
winning,
wrong.
but I don't think it is anywhere near as close as you're making it seem.
No, Terra Fletchling.
We've got the Quaxley Clackers versus Calgary Town Flames. Quaxley versus Nora. You know, Lou, tell us what Quaxley has.
Golden Go, Hatterini, Cerulege, Grimsnarl, Pachirisu, Gudra Hisui. Is that normal? No, Tauros, Aqua, and then Fletchling.
Stereotypes.
Oh shit! Dragon Fairy, Flying, and Flying Fire Steel. That's okay.
On Kudra and Fletchling,
Well,
respectively. Also,
they're looking.
That's an
I
interesting.
don't know,
looking
people.
Cerulege.
Yeah, I was just going to say this is a Gallade, not a Cerulege. I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know if
it
people.
doesn't matter. Nobody cares about Gallade.
Gallade is Cerulege before it got turned into a ghost type.
It's Cerulege
This is
before I get my hands on it. I turned the
Before I
Gallade
get
into
my
a
hands
ghost
on you.
type. Wahahaha.
Yeah.
Eheheha. Alright. And then Nora has Ursaluna, Gothitelle, Mimikyu, Torkoal, Terra Lilligant with Terra Grass, Ghost, and Rock, Terra Scrafty with Terra Poison, Water, and Dark, Dugong, Typhlosion Hisui, and Sneasel Hisui. This team's kind of baller as hell. Well, actually did very much change his team. He used to have Dozogiri. He used to have Dozogiri. And
I actually
and Hisui and Decidueye.
Heck
no more
Dewey.
Hecky Dewey.
You got rid of
Did
Hecky
not
Dewey.
he
Why
did
would
not
you
u-
do this?
he did not use Hecky Dewey a single time.
Yeah, that was kind of just taking up space. I actually talked him into the Fletchling though.
Yo, Fletching goaded.
Yeah, because they were like, I want priority Tailwind, but there's no priority Mons. And I said, Fletchling.
What are you talking about?
That
Yeah,
boy gets
this
scale
is-
wings.
Yeah, this is such an awesome mon.
I did
Awesome
not know that.
mon.
I did not know that boy got tail wing. I did not know
That
that,
bro
boy
got
got tail
Galwing
wings.
Tailwind.
Why did that boy got tail wing? Tail wing.
Yeah, check
Guys,
the
there's no priority tailwind setters anymore. Fletchling.
Fletchling.
the tailwind
Why not
setter.
Fletchinder?
The little guy.
Why not Fletchinder?
Fletchinder was taken.
No, Fletchinder's
Was
9
Fletchinder
points.
taken?
Yeah,
No, quite literally, they only had 2 points left, and they were gonna choose Luminion. I was like, if you want priority, just choose the little bird.
Little guy.
I like Nora's team here. It's kind of baller as hell.
I like the image
Yeah, they-
chosen for Ursaluna, but just staring down.
Why he look like that? the way that they make some of the like new gen models into like because they don't put like art. It's just kind of like the models, but like still, and so it looks really awkward. At least comparative to like the actual like art of the characters that we have for older gen mons. Like Gen 8 mons have art for them.
Guys, what is the
Instead of-
strats? What are the strats here?
Trick Room on. Is that Quaxley's team on the left?
Yes.
Okay. Quackley can do Trick Room. I mean, they both do Trick Room, so it's like, that's a viewpoint. Can you set psychic terrain for? No, never mind. I'm stupid. Ignore me. I really don't know. I mean, you have Grimmsnarl for Quaxley, and Grimmsnarl is kind of joded. But, I mean, you have funny Ursaluna Mimikyu, which is twice now in drafts for VGC that we've seen Ursaluna Mimikyu Trick Room.
It's good.
I-
I've built it before.
It is good. Mimikyu is a really good Trick Room setter because you basically just get a guaranteed Trick Room. Unless someone Mon can OQ you in one hit and is slower than another Mon breaking your
Or multi-hits.
yeah.
Like a very
Yes.
strong multi-hit.
Like Urshifu Rapid, but that boy does not exist currently because we're Reg H.
I mean, what's stopping Eruption here? The answer is Wide Guard Gallade.
Yeah, Gallade just gets to click Wide Guard, and then you don't have a fun time. Then you have to use like Flamethrower because Heat Wave will also get stopped.
I will
But, like
also
typically,
say,
the thing that you fall back on with Hisuian Typhlosion is you have Eruption, and then like, okay, well I don't have enough HP to spam Eruption anymore, so I just click Heat Wave, and it's like they're both spread moves, so you kind of have to run like Eruption, Flamethrower, or invest heavily in like 3 fire moves. Which, I mean, I guess isn't the most terrible thing, but. What were we gonna say, honey?
oh, I was going to say, Terra Dragon, Hoodra, because not only would they be terrestrializing, not just Terra Dragon, but just Hoodra in general, because they have like 160 SPDEF. And
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean,
10 off. I was 10 off.
technically, you could get a special defense drop with Shadow Ball.
This is very
And
true.
also, Hoodra
but-
can't do funny Iron Press shenanigans to you because you are a Ghost type.
This is very true. Hmm.
Typhlosion kind of good.
Evolution is kind of good. I would agree.
Ghost Week, top row.
Yeah, I was gonna say that entire top row is Ghost Weak, and then everything else just kind of gets
Neutral
uh,
hit.
yeah.
There's
And
and then there's one there's
Thing that
one
hits it
fire
for super
resist.
This is true.
Two after
technically-
Terra
Yeah,
Dragon.
There's technically 3 actually.
Terra Fire
that's-
Fletchling.
Yeah,
Yes.
Terrifier Fletchling.
I'm so
You're telling
confused
me-
why he didn't go Terra Ghost.
On what?
On
With the
Fletchling
Fletchling.
for
Yeah,
fake
That-
out immunity.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't, cause that boy's not surviving past like 1 hit.
oh wow.
I mean, you just run Cloak on it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like Eviolite's gonna help you much.
but then you can't run EVOA. You probably. I don't know if anything really wants Sash on this team, so I guess if you are playing Fletchling, you could run Sash. Get it at least guaranteed. You
Yeah,
get,
that real. It's got some real
Gills.
Eviolite defenses.
Yeah. Yeah, because Eviolate does not exist on this mod. Because like even if you do use Eviolate, it's
Yeah,
like
you're running
you
Sash or Cloak. And
Yep.
yeah, you probably would want. Well, the thing is, you're never gonna Terra it anyways. You just have it
Yeah,
as a Terra
yeah,
cap for
I don't think-
points.
yeah, I don't think you really want to use it for Terra. Because if you use it for Terra, then you're wasting your Terra. Because then Hoodra can't Terra. And you'd probably want to Terra Hoodra a lot more than you want to Terra fucking Fletchling. Because you can just put Focus Sash on Fletchling and call it a day.
I think
This
that
is such-
Gothitelle is kind of annoying as hell for this team in some ways. Like I feel like Gothitelle Typhlosion is kind of a stupid lead because Gothitelle has fake out and also just says you can't escape. You can't leave. Like if it's like say for whatever reason you leave like with oh my gosh, Goldango and the like Achi or something, then you just click like helping hand eruption and they both die.
Yeah. It's yeah, the fletching doesn't really do anything here. It gets like I don't even think because Gale Wings I think only gives you +2 to priority.
It gives +1.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's only a +1. So like you can very easily get fake outed, and then you don't have Gale Wings anymore. So then you have to go off of the 62 speed that Fletchling has, and you're not outspeeding anything. Well, you can
Speaking of
outspeed.
Scrafty,
Yeah, the lower half, like everything Scrafty and below, you can outspeed. But were you really expecting to? They have funny Torkoal Lilligant,
Yeah, they
which
have
is
the
is
worst
kind of
Lilligant,
crazy.
but still
Yeah,
a
they have the worst
Lilligant.
Lilligant, but Lilligant is still Lilligant. You still can do the after you eruption shit. So
You can still cry after you miss Sleep Powder.
true, you can do that. Chlorophyll boosted sleep powders, and then you miss your sleep powder and you want to go cry.
My personal
I
thought is that I think Quaxley's team looks a bit on the losinger side.
yeah, it
Looks a
feels
little
all
bit
over the
weaker.
place. It doesn't seem like Quaxley has like a dedicated like game plan, you know? Like obviously on the right side you can see that they have like 2 modes. They have Trick Room and they have Sun that they can use. But
I
with
mean, they are
Quaxley's
not mutually
it doesn't seem
exclusive
like
either.
anything.
I
Yeah,
might say that Trick Room Sun is kind of Oracle's favorite place to be.
yeah. Like you don't even need Lilligant, especially if you have Trick Room, because if you get Trick Room up, then Torkoal just gets to go first before everything, because it's so fucking slow. So you just get to kind of click eruptions, basically for free.
Lou, do you have something to say on the matter?
I do not.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a win for the Funny Mimikyu team. I should build with Mimikyu some point. I
It's
I
have.
fun.
think I think
I
we
think
should.
Mimikyu's a lot of fun. I've done it before. The Mimikyu's a lot of fun, but I don't know if I'd want to do a Trick Room team again.
You know,
I didn't
I
enjoy
think
Trick Room.
I think that you could build with Whimsicott.
I mean,
Whimsicott
if I
Trick
could,
Room.
I would.
Build
Yeah,
Whimsicott
Whimsicott
Trick
Trick
Room.
Whimsicott Mimikyu, so that you can actually.
Whimsicott?
Yeah,
Excuse me?
it's the new evolution that they added in the Gen 10.
Gen
Uh,
10? More like Gen Ben 10.
I hope they
No.
add. I hope they add Big Chill. They already did. Its name is Frostmoth.
You're so right. I hope that they add heat more.
They already. Do you mean Heat Blast or do you mean the Pokemon Heat more?
I think heat more.
Okay.
yeah, I'm also giving this to Nora's team. Quaxley's team really just struggles from the 2 fire modes it has.
Yeah. You have 2 modes that Torkoal doesn't even have to like exclusively operate in the Sun mode. He can also come in on the Funny Trick Room mode and then also just get to click eruptions. So.
Yeah,
Because like you don't even need Lilligant. I mean, Lilligant can like just not after you. Then after that, like Lilligant can just like start spamming. Shit. I think it's not even. No, it's not even. Never mind. It doesn't really operate that well. Trigger.
So yeah, even just leading like Torkoal and Typhlosion, you just get like a sun boosted eruption for Typhlosion.
Yeah, I mean, click like Heat Wave or something on Torkoal.
Yeah, Grimstar can do something, but like that
Grimstar
Big
makes
Chill
this
could go so
not.
far.
Grimstar makes this not like a easy sweep. I think. I think Grimstar will definitely have a lot of carry. Like have to put the team on their back.
I
Because
agree.
funny priority screens are very nice to have, especially to this team. Depending on what lead that they have, you can set up the screen for that lead and specific, like what damage type, and then you can have like like if they lead with like Ursaluna Mimikyu, you can start with Reflect, and if they lead like Typhlosion or Torkoal leads, then you can just click light screen, and if you make that boy bulky, he can probably survive through screens.
I just want to point out that Nora's team has 4 fake out users.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Gothitelle,
Yeah.
Dugong, Sneasel, and Scrafty all get fake out.
I forgot that Dugong gets fake out. All
You
the
didn't you fight? Oh no,
No.
that
No.
was Az.
No,
That was Az.
that was Azurius and I.
I have never
And that
fought
other guy that I can't
And
remember.
Talos.
I have
Yeah.
I have never
Yeah.
fought a Dugong Gloom team in my life. Or
I saw
anything.
Dugong
or any
use
Dugong
fake
team.
out plenty of times today.
I love Dugong. He's such a mish.
He is such a
What is
mish.
that?
Mish. Mish.
Okay.
Mish.
I want to say, what do we think? We think 30-70?
I can agree with that.
I can get behind this debacle.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are straight chilling with this. Nothing much else to say about it.
Hex got the whole team shamoned?
Or-
Question mark.
How many more teams do we have, by the way?
2 more. We
Two
have
more?
I'm so EP.
we have the Landorus Gyots, and yes, that is their
Oh,
team name.
is that-
I don't wanna
Oh
rank
my
this.
god.
Versus
can
Sydney
we skip?
Slokings. We have
Can we
OK
skip the
Buddy
Landorus
versus
Gyots?
Frobe.
Can we skip this one? I don't think anyone wants to do this.
Can we skip this one?
Yeah, honey, can you tell me what OK Buddy has?
OK Buddy has Ensign, D-Knight, or Dragonite, Clefairy, Venusaur, Basculation Female, Terra, Dark, Flying, Fire, Bisharp, Terra, Ice, Water, Fairy, Abomasnow, and Squawkabilly.
Lou, what does Frobe have?
Probe
Damn,
has indeed female Zora Kasui. Let me zoom in. Electric, Ghost, Steel, Electros, Armorage, T-Tar Excadrill, Houndstone, and Toad's Cool.
Yes.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
That's cool with
I-
Terra, Grounds, Steel, and Ghost. Yeah. I
Oh, nobody cares
They
about that
have-
Pokemon anyway.
This team goes
they have
crazy.
funny. Yeah, no, that team does go crazy. They have 2 funny modes. They have funny sand team with the gay lovers, and then they have the fucking
Ice
Psy
Spam
spam extraordinaire,
with
which is
the
like it's
Zoroark
the
mix
Psy
up.
spam. Yeah, and also you have these Psy spam people, which are indeed female and Armor Rouge, so it's like
Indy
this shit kind
Rouge, let's
of
go.
silly.
I mean, Ensign, D-Knight, Clefairy is pretty good. Or
Yeah.
Incineroar, I love Incineroar.
They don't have any. They don't have any sun though to get Venusaur up with chlorophyll, which is the thing that isn't really as
who
great.
cares? They have snow.
This is true. They have Aurora Veil
They
with
may not have
Snow.
they may not have sun or rain, but they have snow. Aurora Veil, Friend Guard, Intimidated, intimidated, and then
Multi-scale.
multi-scale. Dragonite will take 2 damage from an Ice Beam.
This is true.
Well, Ice Punch, sorry. Because Intimidate doesn't apply to Ice Beam, obviously.
Hey, that would be. You know what would be really funny? Skill swap.
What is it with you and Skill Swap?
It's a funny move.
This is
Here-
true.
literally, just Clefairy. Literally, Clefairy. Clefairy skill swaps on Incineroar over and over.
Guys, I looked at Tyranitar and my first thought was, oh my gosh, Godzilla from Fortnite.
You're so right.
J's on my feet.
What?
Guys, we need to play Fortnite sometime.
No.
Oh my gosh.
This 4-man on Fortnite would be actually atrocious.
What is?
Why would you say that?
Uh,
I'm a
That
goat
is-
at Fortnite. If you pronounce
I-
goat greatest of all time, that is.
oh my lord.
I
No, but you're
pronounce it goat actually.
I
Like a
pronounce
normal
goat.
person.
I will be right back.
No, you won't.
Alright,
Get back here.
No.
But for Frobe's team, Frobe's team is literally just built. Like, there's no other way to explain. They have T-Tar, Excadrill, Indeedee, Armor Rouge, Zoroark, Hisui for like the bait, and Electros, which has We're not talking about Houndstone. Houndstone does not exist here.
Sand Rush. Fluffy.
This is very true.
Pick your hero
But,
favorite.
let's talk about the Electros though with Levitate.
No, let's not. What is that
Oh my
Levitate
god,
doing for you?
Incineroar is so
That
good in
man
this
is
matchup.
right there next to Excadrill clicking Discharge and Excadrill clicking Earthquake.
Oh, so original.
You know how much damage that discharge is going to do? 3.
5.
Okay.
No, this is just an option that they have, but most of the time they are just gonna bring T-Tar, X-Cut, DD Armors.
I mean,
forward.
like, yeah. What does any of this do? I guess. I mean, like, Basque Legion, just like adaptability, and then like, Yeah, your adaptability, whatever. I don't care what it is. Will just like nuke any one of these. The question is, would you use more special or physical moves? Because T-Tar takes less, has plus 50% special defense from Sandstorm, but hitting Armor Rouge with a physical move activates weak armor.
I will say though that Frobe's team surprisingly does like struggle against a Terra Dark Bisharp with Eviolite.
I may be a little bit, so you guys can just like keep going on without me and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
BRB.
Okay.
Huh. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, Terra Dark Bisharp is really scary here.
Yeah, I mean, your dark type is always good into Psy Spam, and so having 2 of them is pretty nice. One of them is weak to Armor Cannon, which is not fun, but you know, it happens.
This is very true. But Eviolite does make up for it, and you are, well, yes, you may be slower than Armor Rouge. If you build your Bisharp to be bulky and like have Sword Stance, then the only thing resisting like your Dark type moves are gonna be that T-Tar, and that T-Tar just gets hit by like any fighting type move,
Or even Ironhead.
or even Ironhead. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are 4 dark weak Pokemon, so I agree that having dark types is definitely nice.
If anything though, Frobe's team does have like the more clearer win here though. They have your designated cores, they know what they can do. Buddy's team is more unique.
I think, well, the thing is, with a team that, like, if it's a team you don't immediately understand, you gotta understand that, like Frobe, if you don't immediately understand Buddy's team, neither does Frobe, right? And that's, like, that gives you an air of unpredictability, and just because you're not, like, tried and true, like, best lead in the format, doesn't mean that you're bad. It just means that, like, people don't know what you're doing. And so, like, if you're, I feel like it puts a lot more onus on, so it's a mix between either putting a lot more onus on like just being skillful in the team builder, or you just make your teammate deal with some random ass bullshit because it's closed team sheet. It's one of the two. So yeah, I don't know.
Even so though, I don't know. I feel more comfortable placing my bets into Frobe's team than
Oh
I
no,
do with Buddy's.
it's much easier to place your bets on a team that you understand. I agree.
Which is the reason why I'm gonna give this a good 40-60, but 40 going left, 60 going right. So Frobe has 60.
I will say Psychic Terrain does make it rough for, like, you can't fake out with Idson, you can't E-Speed with D-Knight, you can't Sucker Punch with Bisharp. That's kind of rough, especially when you have, like, you have Sandstorm, and then you have, like, Sand Rush on Excadrill, and maybe even Houndstone to just outspeed stuff, and that's kind of rough. So yeah, I think I kind of agree that that it will be Frobe that will win. I don't know how much.
I think Pterodark, dude, I forgot his name.
Bisharp.
The Bisharp, yeah. Pterodark Bisharp is gonna get like 7 kills because they don't have a way to answer that. Also, Incineroar, kind of good. Dark type. Intimidate. Clefairy is also really good. It could just sit next to Bisharp and just heal pulse it or follow me.
That's true.
I think they can just have Bisharp and Clefairy next to each other and they just win the game. And also, Dragonite might go hard.
I can see it, yeah.
It might.
And like the thing is with Dragonite is that you can just have multi-scale. There's no reason not to. Or I guess actually there is a reason. And that reason is literally just so that you don't get flinched by Rock Slide. But for the most part, I feel like you can just feel good about running multi-scale and so that you can easily live ahead.
I would say Inner Focus is a better ability because of double Rock Slide and DD Fake Out, because it can fake out against the guy. Two of their Pokemon actually.
Okay, if they run Fake Out on Indeedee, then like at that point let them have it.
Yeah.
But no, I mean that's fair. Although as far as like double Rock Slide, your D-Knight is faster than T-Tar, so T-Tar Rock Slide isn't like a flinch hazard for Dragonite, really.
Alrighty then. What is your prediction then, though, Lou?
Oh, 60-40, I think. Bisharp too good in this matchup. Ban? Question mark?
Dan?
Terrapin, maybe.
No.
Possibly.
Well, actually, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably just make it like 1 point above being able to Terra.
Maybe do the singles thing and make it like in the Terra available range, but still.
Yeah, just Terra ban it as opposed to continuing
like they do
cost.
like they did with Reggie Drago.
And Aleki.
I will say tiering for VGC draft is kind of weird because, like, VGC, there's a lot more singles drafts than there are VGC drafts, so there's just a lot more to go off of. So balancing for a VGC draft is kind of something we've had trouble with. Especially since, like, when you think of Pokemon that are really good, if they don't specifically abuse Terra, you kind of don't think about how much inherently they like Terra. You can end up, like, ranking something, like, as a very high point cost, and then realize, oh, without Terra, it's nowhere near that good. But I don't know.
Archaludon.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Archaludon is kind of in that range, where it's like... But, like, you don't need Terra Grass all the time. Because there's only one Among Us, you know?
And surprise, surprise, the Archaludon has it.
This is true.
Archaludon has 4?
Yes.
No, they have the Among Us.
No, Archaludon has 4.
I'm talking about my team. Whisper, whisper.
Whisper, whisper.
Whisper, whisper.
Okay.
Ain't that the ghost from Yokai Watch?
Holy shit.
Anyways, what did you say yours was, honey?
Mine was 40-60.
40. We have 40-60 and 60-40.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hell nah. Ah, hell nah. I have to choose.
No, you don't.
It can't be 50-50.
Yeah, it's not. It's 60-40.
Okay.
Don't moan.
I'm going to
Fuck you,
analyzing.
Oh, there's League of Legends fucking profile pictures in Discord shop.
I'm going 45-55. I don't know, man.
You bitch.
I'm sorry.
Understandable.
I love.
kill myself.
You don't understand. I played Spam one time, and I was like, I get it. You know, I had that.
Oh, my
that,
phone's
that
on
moment.
2%. 1 sec.
Oh, okay. We've got the Goats versus the Goofy Goobers as our final round. That's right. We've got DJ and Honey. Okay, we can do it, Honey. DJ's team is Terra Weavile with Terra Ice, Fairy, and Fighting, Garganackle, Volcarona, Staraptor, Rotom, Base Rotom, Little Stupid Idiot Ghost Rotom,
You don't need that
Breloom,
refrigerator.
Clefable, Bronzong, and Terra Lycanroc Dawn? That's what it's called. With, or Midday, sorry, that's what it's called. With Terra Rock, Fighting, and Ground. Honey, tell us what you have.
Right. I have Ursaluna Blood Moon, Indeedee Male, Ampharos with Terra Electric Dragon Grass, Corviknight, Komao, Tauros Paldea Fire, Drifloon with Terra's Fairy, Flying, and Fire, Gardevoir, and Samurott.
Oh, heck nah, dude. Not the
Oh, heck yeah.
Drifloom.
Oh, heck yeah.
Not the Tauros Blaze. I like
Oh, heck
Tauros Blaze a
yeah.
lot. I like it. It's a
Mm.
cool mon.
I will say the inspiration for me even wanting to pick Indeedee Male for this season, I can say this because it's the last week, but I remember just watching a really random James Bayek video, and they were like, Male Indeedee Drifloom Hyper Offense goes crazy. I was like, oh wow, I'm gonna steal this.
It does kind of go crazy.
It does. Low-key.
All right, so here's the mask off reveal. We're recording this very late into the week, and Honey literally played her match like just before this game.
Yeah.
I honestly forgot the result. Just kidding.
Okay, that's very useful, Lou. I did not watch the
I
game.
cannot say anything for this.
I
So,
did not watch the game. I'm the only unbiased commentator here.
you
So that
really
means you're the
have to
only
talk
one who
about
can
this.
comment on it. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. Most of the time I just let you guys talk about it, and I'm just like the facilitator of conversation, but now I have to actually talk about it on my own.
Apologies.
Yeah, what the heck? Why do you have to play your game? Alright, let's see. We've got the funny Psychic Terrain, Psychic Seed, Unburden, and then you can set up like Tailwinds. That's always a good strat. But I mean, Corviknight is also consistent Tailwind setter just because it's so bulky. So like, and then there's like, you've got Ursaluna, you've got Homoo as some offensive threats. I feel like Gardevoir's not like the most threatening Pokemon, but I mean it's a good typing. What is its special attack? 125? Yeah, that's fair. And especially if if you have Tailwind up and you don't really need like Scarf, you can maybe put like Choice Specs Expanding Force because it gets that, and you have Psychic Terrain up. You can Expanding Force against I mean, like, the Weavile is immune to it, and the Bronzong quad resist it, but, like, what's Bronzong gonna do when it gets hit by Shadow Ball? I don't know, I'm just saying shit. I will say Bronzong having Levitate is very handy here into, the Ursaluna Blood Moon. However, if it does have Levitate, then it doesn't have Heat Proof, so, like, Tauros Blaze can do some big damage. I think both these. This team is kind of. It's interesting. I like it. DJ's team. It's almost like some like unconventional balancy team with like you have Clefable, you have Bronzong, Volcarona is cool. Garganackle is actually pretty interesting. I've seen. I mean, obviously, most of the time you're going to be doing something like Iron Defense or Curse or something, but I've seen people do like waistband sets, although I think that's more of a meme than a serious set. I don't know. This
Sorry, I got distracted.
Hmm?
I think Honey is a good player, so Honey will win this.
Yeah. Actually, I think Volcarona is awesome. So I think Volcarona obviously wins. It's it's funny because it's like, oh,
Weavile.
Alice, Alice, is that you?
Hello?
Alice, save me,
No?
save me,
Why?
because this is Honey's match, and Honey played it, and Lou watched it. So
Oh,
I need somebody
okay.
else
I
who
was
hasn't
forced
seen
to
the game.
watch. Honey said if I didn't watch, he would kill me.
This is false.
I, in
Um,
fact, did not say that.
Yes, you did. I can pull up the DM right now, but you deleted it.
Okay. Okay.
I love when Lou lies, which she always does.
I never lie. I hate lying.
You okay? Well, now I know you're lying.
I hate lying.
Weavile's pretty kind of joded. Volcarona is a character in the
Okay.
video game. I do like Volcarona. I think it's also pretty cool. What were you saying before I rudely interrupted you, Retro Dude 42YT?
I was talking about the strategy of Honey's team with like Psy Spam, with like
Mhm.
Indeedee and Gardevoir and Unburdened Driftblit with Tailwind and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then, I mean, like, Clefable's a nice supportive piece. Bronzong's a nice supportive, like, defensive piece. I don't know. I don't know. The thing about Volcarona is, like, for a psychic, for a team that likes Psychic Train, there is like there are two psychic Pokemon, and one of them is a fairy type, so it's not even like weak to bug or anything. So your funny bug type into the psychic team does not actually do anything really.
Yeah. I mean, you get to spam Fiery Dance or Heat Wave supposedly after a Quiver Dance, which I don't know if you get a Quiver Dance off, but you know.
I don't know that you
Especially
really
'cause-
do get to do that though.
Yeah.
I
'cause
mean,
Indeedee
resist,
Male
resist,
is
resist,
here.
potential resist, potential resist. You hit one Mon super effectively with fire. So Volcarona isn't
Yeah.
even like that good. The best you can
Yeah.
do is like Struggle Bug is very effective, I feel like, at just lowering damage.
I can definitely see it. Weavile is pretty nice. It's immune to Psy Spam. Then the trade-off is that the fairy type comes in and tells you to stop and hits you with a move that should OHKO you. Unless you have Focus Sash, but the thing with Weavile is that it hogs Sash. Like I should know I have Weavile on my team. But that boy just kinda has Sash to himself like every single time. Because of just how frail he is. But this team kind of can deal with a lot. Honey can kind of deal with a lot of their mons. Like I don't really see. They have a lot of answers for like a lot of things. Like Driftbloom tells Breloom to not exist. Driftbloom can also aggro the Volcarona, and I believe that should kill it. I don't really see much that they can do. At least offensively. Defensively, they got some pretty good bonds. They have Clefable, they have Bronzong, they have Garganacl. The Brave Birds from Staraptor kind of hurt, especially with Reckless. Reckless Banded Staraptor kind of does a fuck ton of damage with Brave Birds and takedowns. So it's not exactly the most fun thing to deal with.
You say takedown?
Yeah, does it not?
Double
takedown?
edge.
Oh, double edge. I'm a little stupid.
I mean, you could use takedown.
You could?
If you felt like throwing, then
Yeah. I forgot that takedown was not double edge.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair.
You have funny double edge and Brave Bird spamming with reckless. If you want to do band, you can do bands. Staraptor I fought, I believe, was scarfed.
Raptor only has like
I
85 HP, bruh. This mon is not
This is
real. You
true.
are not final gambiting anything.
No. I mean, why would you want to final gambit?
This is true. I mean, like, your whole idea
Because
is like Brave Bird is a nuke, anyways.
yeah, especially with reckless, like you just want to be clicking the. It's basically the same as doing fucking final gambit. You're doing a fuck ton of recoil damage to yourself. So that is the downside of using the funny reckless bird is that that boy does a fuck ton of recoil damage.
Dang, that bird sure do be reckless.
That bird do be reckless.
No
The thing is,
self-preservation.
I'm pretty sure Corviknight just kind of tells it to fuck off, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure Corv can.
I think it might be right.
Because it's Corviknight, and he's Joded. Which I would have used him for my Talon setter, but he got taken, so I was like, fuck it, Wyvern. I mean, I've been really liking Wyvern, so it's been working out for me.
All right, what do we want to say? What's our final numbers?
I think I want to say our final is 40-60. Because I definitely think that they can win. Like, it's not like a 70-30, I don't think. Because I think that Honey is better, but I do not think that the other team is like kind of like like not as good. Because like you can definitely like I can definitely see the other team like they could win. But
I feel like I'm a tad bit more skeptical. I feel like I might say like 30-70.
The thing is they have Garganackle, which is a really good defensive mon. They have Clefable, which is also a really good defensive mon. They have Bronzong, which is also another really good defensive
I mean,
mon.
like,
The thing-
okay, Garganackle
two
has to
main-
deal with a ground type, a very strong special ground type,
and
two fighting types, a
and
water type, and a steel type.
And I don't know if Corv runs any steel type moves.
No, it doesn't, but it could.
But like it's a steel.
I mean, if
like,
you, it hits Lycanroc, it hits Clefable, it hits Gliscor, or not Gliscor, fucking
that's not
Weavile.
Gliscor.
Sorry, I miss him so much.
I miss him. It's just I think that they have two pretty decent and relatively fast offensive threats in Scarf Staraptor or Banded Staraptor and Weavile, which I think could get something done definitely. I think Volt could definitely be a Tailwind leader as well. Because you can definitely use Volk with Tailwind.
I agree.
It's relatively bulky. And especially with a lead, you could. I can definitely see you like using Volk with Tailwind. So it's not like you don't have like a way to outspeed the Unburdened Driftblim. And also those two mons are physical. The funny attackers, especially Weavile, and the Psychic Seed boosts special defense, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're getting a defense boost against the Weavile. Also, Weavile triple Axel, if it hits, just kind of fucking booms the Driftblim.
That's
and
fair.
I don't know if really many things want to switch into a triple hit triple Axel. Maybe Samurai? I could. Yeah.
I feel like
Tauros
like Tauros is pretty good.
Yeah. Tauros is actually pretty good. It resists it and lowers its attack, but like I can see that they could win. Like I can see ways that they could. Like they have mons that could definitely pull through if they play correctly. But I just think that Honey overall has the better like spread of like.
I feel like yeah, I don't know. I'd say maybe like 30-70 or like 35-65.
I was gonna say we can definitely go 35-65.
Yeah.
Because I definitely think that it's definitely leaning more towards Honey winning kind of thing.
All right. well, I think that's
24.
that's the end of our matches for the week, guys.
Oh my god, I came back just in time.
What? Can you believe it, guys? This is the end of the normal season. This is week 8.
Yeah,
Can you believe it?
playoffs
Christmas is-
are next week.
Christmas is only 2 weeks away.
And
Holy
how are we gonna
guacamole.
do pick'ems for playoffs?
Yeah, guys, are you ready to do them for playoffs? For reference, this recording was 2 hours.
Yeah.
Playoffs has like
playoffs
twice as
are
many
only,
games.
like,
Oh,
unsure.
yay.
Playoffs has
Top
16
8 top
games.
8 for first week.
Oh, and I forgot, there's playoff quals, and then there's
Yeah.
like,
And then there's actual playoffs.
well, no, there's
We have to
there's
do
playoffs, there's in-division playoffs, and then there's across-division playoffs. Once you qualify for playoffs, you play within your division just to determine, like, seeding, I think. Or something. I
I
don't
think
know.
it's top 4
We're not doing
of
pick'ems for all of
in-
that. We're not.
for
Yes, we
individual.
are.
I thought we
Yes, we
were.
are.
We're not doing.
I guess
We're not doing quals for. We might. I don't know.
Just
Walls is only
honestly,
top 8. You only have to deal
honestly-
with
Walls is-
4 matches.
Quals
per
is
team.
4 matches per, so it's 16 matches total.
Well, I mean, I thought we were gonna do like 2 divisions. Like maybe have like 2 recordings and have 2 divisions for each. Then it's
Yeah.
honestly,
the
all you
typical
gotta
amount of
do is
8.
just like, all you gotta do is just keep your recording up and just let me share my screen, and then I'll just talk the entire time.
Honey will take over. It'll be Honey's time to shine.
No, we'll do
Okay.
something. We'll do something. We'll figure it out. Anyways,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on to this episode. It was crazy to have 4 people. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god, isn't that crazy? We would have had 4 people if I didn't not do it for like the past like 2 to 3 weeks. So.
No, that's fine. I mean, stuff
we had
happens.
we had 4 people for some of the recording today.
Mhm.
This is crazy. Wow.
That's
I'm
crazy.
All
just
right.
too much of an ether.
All right. What do you guys have to say?
I hate women.
Meow.
Thank you, chat. I Retro Dude 42YT, subscribe, and all the funny like 29% of your subscribers, some shit on that.
I think we should enslave psychic types.
I would not agree.
Whoa.
I think they'd break out of their insurance personally because they're psychic.
I mean, just look at that Indeedee. They look
All right.
so
Well,
enslavable.
goodbye.
I
Goodbye.
wouldn't
Thank
say
you.
that
Thank you, host.
personally.
Thank
Do
you.
a
Thank
blog.
you. Wow, that sure was another great episode of Pickems, wasn't it, guys? This is, like I said, this is the last episode for the normal season. There might be some playoffs type Pickems. I haven't quite figured it out yet. So like, if you don't see Pickems next week, we haven't given up. We just might take a week off, even though we technically took last week off. Yeah, that was my bad. Anyways, if you guys want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see videos of me playing in VGC and singles here in Professional Draft League Season 4, make sure to check out the playlist in the description below. If you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss playoffs. Learning about what happens in playoffs. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be cool. Yeah. I'll see you all in the next one. I hope that you all have a great day. Good. Bye. Oh my gosh. I fumbled. All right. Goodbye.